All right. Life is transformational. Life is unbelievable, majestic, intimate, holy, sacred. Your life, you're holy and sacred. I'm sorry you're not treated like that sometimes. It's our fault. We don't appreciate who we are, what we have. We don't appreciate each other or the earth. But we can get there. But we have to move that way. We're moving the opposite way. Remember Ukraine? Democracy. People make their own decisions and they have freedoms. You elected a guy that likes Russia and has almost no freedoms and throw you in jail for saying the wrong thing. What makes you think he's not going to throw you in jail for saying the wrong thing? You okay with a dictator? Yeah, if he don't come for me, if he comes for the bad guys, not me, I'm not bad. I have to learn how to do this, man. A lot of it's men. A lot of men don't know how to love. I guess through the years, like my dad's generation, the man went to work, put food on the table, and he was the boss. He was the boss in my family. I know that. And when he died, I'm helping him go to bed with my nephew and a brother or two. He's a big guy. Last thing he says, he wasn't really saying it to me, but I was right there. I need to talk to a doc. I need to talk to a lawyer. I need to talk to a lawyer. Because he had done nothing about preparing my mother to take over the family, the finances. He had lung cancer for a while from smoking, but I don't know if he really admitted that he was going to die. He was such a big, strong, powerful guy, alcoholic, but he stopped drinking after he was taken to the hospital. A lot of people, including me, was like, I can't believe he died. This big mountain of a man. So I don't think he thought he was going to die. And when he finally saw, my mother said, Texie, go get the morphine. So I went to Collier's drugstore, got the morphine, came back. She had an eyedropper and put it in his mouth. He was doing this. It was terrible to see. His lungs were gone. Couldn't breathe. Dying slowly. So you could call it a mercy killing if you wanted to, if you wanted to go that direction. But my mom gave him the morphine, kind of calmed down. We took him to bed. And that's where he said, I need to see a lawyer. Because he finally saw, man, I'm dying. And I've done nothing to help. No. It was bad for my mom. She didn't know what to do. She never had no control before. All of a sudden she has everything. It's like, what the hell do I do? She didn't know what to do. It wasn't good for her. It wasn't good for the family. But men were just taught to be so strong and in control and what's the word? Rigid. Rigid. Like my dad got off alcohol, but he was still rigid. We never became friends. Jesus Christ, he's my hero. He was the mayor. He was so many different things. He couldn't open up and be my friend. Couldn't go out and have coffee. Never did it. Never. Sad. Men, you have to just open up a little bit. Women have their problems. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes women are acting like men are all the bad people are the men and the women are good people. That's a joke. We all have issues. I'm just saying, men are issues. We have to be more open to life and to other people and to other ideas and not so rigid and hateful and angry. A lot of anger. I think maybe that's through the wars, through the years. We have fought the wars. I don't know. Or we got whipped by our dads. I got the hell whipped out of me. And that probably left some anger, some scars of anger. I don't know. Uh, what's it called? Incel. Involuntary celibacy. Guys that say, I want a woman, I want to make love, but they're keeping me from it. Who's keeping you from it? A lot of it is our society, which is so competitive. We create the society of competitiveness, not cooperation. We're not like this, more like this. That's us. So let's make a society where more cooperation happens and we care about each other more and life's not so rough and such a struggle and sometimes, so many people in poverty. How terrible is that? Worried about food, worried about electricity, living in a place where, a lot of other desperate people are and a lot of crime happens. We don't have to go that way. But you men can help us move toward a better life. And we need that. I guess men are used to be the leaders. I'm the leader. I'm the head of the family. I don't know what that means. If you're in love, if you're connected to somebody else, you two are a partnership, lovers, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is. You support each other and care about each other. Some decisions maybe she'll want to make more, Maybe some decisions you're going to want to make. It's just natural. I know a couple, she does all the laundry, but he cleans up a lot. Just little things like that. Don't expect to be waited on. When Trump said, I'll protect you, or women, I'll protect, you women, I'll protect you, whether you want to, whether you like it or not. That's madness. That's madness. This is the same guy that said he could grab a woman, sexually assault a woman, because he was a star. And if you watch the lawsuit when he's interviewed, and the lawyer asks him, so you said you could grab a woman, and he goes, well, that's the way it's been for thousands of years. Unfortunately, or fortunately, he goes, unfortunately, or fortunately. Maybe it's fortunate for me. I can grab a woman if I want because I'm a star. He's the same one that says, I'm going to protect you women. How big of a fool, what does it take to see what this guy's done and believe anything he says? He says 1,000 things. 500 are true, 500 are lies. We made a big mistake. We're hurting good people. It's our fault. And it's our responsibility to grow out of this and become a better people, better country. We can do it. I hope we do.